Hello, hello. Today I will be watching Sopranos Season 2, Episode 12. Almost the end of the season. I'm so tense. It's crazy, right? Because if you weren't watching shows, you wouldn't be tense. You know, with shows, finales are coming, things are gonna get intense, and ooh, I'm so nervous. I feel like sometimes you can have an idea of what's to come, but with this one, I'm like, I guess something with Richie, I guess something with Uncle Junior, Janice. All characters where I'm like, no. It's always bad news. I think they might be bad news. I can speculate all I want, so I'm just gonna start watching because I don't know. If you like these reactions, make sure to like and subscribe. You can find the full reactions and edited reactions ahead on Patreon. 2 weeks, so you can already go watch the finale on there as well. Right, without further ado, let's go. Ooh, wedding dance instructions. Although this is very intense.
Had some great naps on this set, T.
You okay over there?
Shades of starving students.
I guess that wasn't real.
Those two made top 10 in the Embassy Bowl Championships last year.
Oh, all right. Talent in the family.
Jack, how's your rash?
That was your rash.
You want a beer, T? That's all right. Go join your wastrel friends.
Ballroom dancing versus big cars.
Jackie Aprile was a man who loved knowledge. When he was dying of cancer, he was praying his son would go to medical school. If he knew he dropped out of college, break his heart.
It didn't hurt the Beatles. Bill Gates.
It's hurting a lot of others.
Do you know that he's taking AJ to the dirt bike championships at Giant Stadium?
AJ can't go. You got a C in algebra.
Does Carmela know about this?
What is this her business?
I don't want him around my kids.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ask Gia Gator.
Richie told me all about that. The transmission slipped out of gear. Richie's lucky that he didn't get crushed by the car, too. Gator owed him major dollars for 10 years, and Richie wasn't even asking for the interest.
So she knows? What the hell?
And if we're so awful, why are you throwing us an engagement party?
Because you're my sister, and I try to do what's right. Anyway, it's my wife's thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know, you just can't stand to see me happy, can you? You motherfucker.
Take this to you, showed up your ass.
Well then, wedding vibes all over. Damn, one in each episode, right? We went from reconnecting to having someone else every episode.
I love my new pony boots, Tony.
Not exactly my style, but style is personal, of course.
You don't want to spend the rest of your life behind a perfume counter at a department store, do you?
What do you care what I do?
Start with the moody shit.
Didn't he start with the moody shit? She was happy about her boots.
Chicken soup for the soul.
Should read tomato sauce for your ass. It's the Italian version.
That was very quick.
Talking about a family, marriage, children.
No, I didn't want to find someone. I have you.
What, to take you out to dinner and screw your fucking brains out? What the fuck's wrong with you?
That's funny, right? He wants her on the side, and then when she's okay with that, he's like, is that all you want in life?
You know what hasn't been good for a long time?
I'll die without you.
No, you
Whoa.
won't. You forget about me in 2 weeks.
If you'll go, I'll kill myself.
Don't you fucking threaten me, Rena. I'm not gonna do it anymore. You talk to that guy about the modeling like I told you. Take care of you till you get on your feet. But I'm not doing this anymore. You understand?
Why do I not believe him?
I hate you!
Damn, I think she believes him.
Then I find out you're still dealing blow on those garbage roots.
For that, I'm losing a fucking bid.
Next time you'll find yourself in the back of one of your trucks.
Those are my father's garbage roots.
Ooh, this is...
Respecting my father and you respect Richie.
Those who want respect, give respect.
This is so difficult because Richie is this loose projectile, right?
He just told you to shut the fuck up, and he told me to go fuck myself.
I feel like the son might be getting a more important role. It's twice they mention him this episode.
But it'll cost. How much? 200 plus hours of tapes to analyze.
Ooh,
And I want to bring on specialized counsel.
specialized means money.
400,000.
My god, I would listen to these tapes. I'm not specialized, but I could be by the end.
You need allies to do what you're thinking about.
Abbott Barisi didn't like what he was hearing. And by extension, Larry Barisi, biggest fucking crow in the family.
Oh, that's one of the couples.
Go talk to Ali Boy. Feel him out. But he's a slippery fuck. Don't commit.
Yeah, because if word gets out, oh man, every season, right? And it's said with Tony that it's always coming from within.
You guys have a policy and it's fucking stuck to. You don't get distracted.
Look what happened with those Egyptians. Those motherless World Trade Center fucks. Serial numbers on an axle, you put every one of them behind bars.
The fuck is all this?
What is he talking about?
What do you know about Scottsdale? I was thinking I would pick there to live when this assignment is over. You know, when I'm in witness protection. They got more than 300 days of sunshine, golf.
Oh, he's actually thinking that he has a bright future ahead.
Naturally, I'm talking about after I do my 2 years in Lewisburg. I've been thinking about taking some courses while I'm in the camp. Psychology, criminology. Maybe go around and give lectures at police departments on OC.
2 years?
An airline ticket from the Scatino bus stop. You could use it as probable cause for a warrant, couldn't you?
First, you'd have to tie the ticket to Tony.
And also, how did he get the ticket?
Running all over, looking for his kid's science teacher's car. What the fuck is that? Any faith I had went out the window that very day.
What? Dude, you've been killing together. I feel like I should be thinking about this earlier. Or is this not real? I don't know. That he's like so willing to give them up. Because he basically gives himself up too.
My planner did Rick Cerrone's wedding. So all I do is I hand out money. And I have his card for you.
That's the trick with weddings. Handing out money, and then suddenly there's a wedding. Handing out a lot of money. I'm glad we didn't have engagement parties though. It's just yet another thing.
Fucking creep. Maddo! Help your mother?
Get your hands off my girl.
You should see Ma when we left the house. She really wanted to be here.
Oh, this is so hard because I wouldn't want her in my house either, but also it's weird to throw an engagement party for your sister and then not invite your mom if your sister wants her there.
What's wrong with you today?
What do you care?
If I was his wife, I'd be like, oh, yeah, go cheat with someone and then complain about your mom to me. That's what I'm good for. Yay.
I want to thank my future in-laws for making a great party.
Oh, God.
I want to thank you all
Still.
for coming and celebrating with us this...
I have been looking for my soulmate for all of my life. Madon, have I looked right?
Don't tell us.
I found him right here.
I do feel like these two really are in love. I don't know. They have good vibes together. Although I just don't like them as individuals. The shirt that she was smelling, was that Victor's? I'm suddenly thinking. Because I was like, it's Tony's. But now I'm like, was it Tony's? No, what did she smell? She smelled his mistress. That's what happened. Okay, whoa, I'm so slow.
She's drunk, she's crying. She took 20 sleeping pills.
Oh God, she's absolutely serious about this.
Her parents, both of them were alcoholics in Petrozavodsk. The father died, 55 years old. She had to go to Kazakhstan to live with uncle, miserable man.
You get a full-on CV here.
What kind of life is there for me without you, Tony? To be a dancer? Be a prostitute after that? I don't want to.
All right.
Oh, this is such a horrible situation.
Oh, God. Look at that cleavage.
I like the dress on her.
But I remember how I felt. You're depressed, aren't you? Depressed? Well, I leave that to others.
Oof.
Because in a year, tops, you're going to have to accept a Gumar.
Girl, she's getting married. Don't do this.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see a Gumar that's going to let him hold a gun to her head when they fuck. You let him hold a gun to your head during sex? Well, it's a gun, Janice. Usually he takes the clip out.
Usually?
It's fetishistic. That's all.
Well, I guess people want different things.
All of a sudden, we're the good guys. It's the worst case of Stockholm Syndrome I've seen since Patty Hearst.
I don't know that case, but Stockholm Syndrome's always sad, right?
I'm kind of worried about Sal.
These things can work two ways, Skid. You can find yourself getting too close.
He's already overthinking this a lot. This guy's just...
Make a move against Tony Soprano. No way.
I don't know what to tell you.
He tells him no. Imagine like planning your wedding and at the same time having to think about killing your future brother-in-law. While your future wife knows.
Imagine running into you here. How are you?
I'm good.
She's been hanging out there all the time to spot him.
I should have told you I wasn't coming for lunch.
It's all right. I got the message when you didn't show up. I wanted to thank you. Maybe someday I will be free. But if you had come that day, I might have done something that I would be sorry for forever.
It wasn't about that, right?
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
It's interesting because she clearly thinks that he didn't come because they wouldn't cross that line. Well, I think gladly would have crossed that line. I think he just didn't want to be associated with Tony.
You know who she's married to?
Do you think he was scared?
I don't know why I just don't say fuck her with this one.
You feel for her.
Empathy? Tony Soprano?
I don't think I've ever passed judgment on your sex life.
Even if I'm 20 years older than her and I'm married. What's wrong with you?
I would think she would be judging more.
Because it's not fun anymore, okay? Are you going to recommend somebody or not?
Face. Oh.
Larry's out.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
And now they kind of already told him, right? Now this guy has info that he might share. I don't know.
It's Tony that's the fucking problem. You take him out of the picture, and believe me, everybody's gonna come along.
But he doesn't care who he follows now. I do him myself.
They're also like cocky.
The guy's fearless for his size.
That's nice.
He's fiery, that's true.
Fucking loser. He couldn't sell it.
Richie?
Pay attention, you just may learn something here.
Oh, whoa. Plus.
Who am I best off with? He couldn't fucking sell it. He's not respected. But Tony, with his impulsiveness and selfishness, he's locked up in that fucking head of his. I'm better off with Tony.
Wow, okay. Do you think Richie's in trouble?
What are you looking at?
I'm in awe of you.
Oh, he always personalized a fanboy.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average gave back all of an earlier gain at rally.
Christopher, we changed man.
Oh, tonight, puss, I got something hard edge. Pokemon cards.
Pokemon!
Tommy knows. You in?
Yes, yes, yes. Pokemon girl. Yes, yes, yes. Oh.
Hey, puss.
Yeah.
The fucking car?
What car?
Completely forgot why I came.
I just heard about they're gonna jack a load of these Pokemon cards.
They could be testing, right? They just give certain information to sell and then see if it ends up popping up somewhere.
I went to a modeling agency like you told me. I waited 4 hours to see Mr. Littman.
So?
I went in to see him and he told me I am too old.
Ooh.
A shrink.
Yeah, psychiatry.
I know what is. I am not going to no shrink.
Yeah, you are. Because it's what I want you to do.
You are not the boss of me.
Oh, this is so exhausting.
Psychiatrist is very scary thing for Russian. Means being sent to Gulag. Political rehabilitation.
Whoa.
Oh, this is too fucked up for me.
Kiss off then.
And I would be, I don't know, like I get that he feels for her, but it's like, what do you do, right? Spending a lot of time being responsible for another, well, adult. How old is she?
It's very Bauhaus. And it's not bad. Like, the basics cost $20,000.
Janice, maybe you should slow down on the spending for the time being. Decision went against me, which impacts me a great deal financially.
A decision.
This shit with your brother. You give him a jacket, your treasure, and
The jacket. Oh.
He just can't handle that our house is gonna be nicer than his fucking house.
Why does it matter whose house is the nicest?
What's the matter with you?
Personally, I also wouldn't want to live in such a massive house. She's gonna talk about kids, but maybe just wait until the kids are there.
AJ didn't have the flu. He didn't go with you because Tony wouldn't let him. He doesn't want you around his kids.
I love how we're all escalating situation and not de-escalating.
What happened? What was that?
Oh, they want to get rid of mom. Okay, okay, I'd move out.
5:16 a.m. Subjects departing Searchlight Diner.
Isn't it gonna be really weird when somebody's following you at 5:16 a.m.? I'd be like, uh-oh, be careful. See, like, especially now. Oh my god. Is he running?
Who's calling, please? Это русская плоть. Ты не первая.
Ты усатая польская крестьянка. It's for you.
Hello?
It's for you.
I love you.
You got the wrong fucking number. Don't call here again.
This is sad. I don't want her to be hurt, but...
Who was that, your little Russian girlfriend?
It's over between us. It has been for a very long time.
Bullshit.
She tried to commit suicide.
Oh, fuck you.
I broke it off with her and she tried to kill herself because she said she didn't want to go on without me. The poor kid.
My god, I can't imagine if my husband would tell me this
You're
story.
putting me in a position where I'm feeling sorry for a whore who fucks you?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, your mistress is so sad.
You know what's even stranger? For a second, I believed you.
But it's true. Carm. No, Carm.
They're all the same, Carm. No, you know they're not. That man who did my wallpaper. There was a male person that you could respect.
He didn't show up that day because of who your husband is.
I don't want to go to the gym.
Oh, so much going on, right?
When you're lying in the street in a pool of your own blood, don't say your uncle didn't try to tell you.
What are you talking about?
Richie April is moving against you.
Look at Junior. This is complete. I didn't expect this.
Why the fuck is Richie telling you all this?
He thinks I'm with him.
with that smile on his face.
What gave him that idea?
It's what I wanted him to believe.
No, he wanted to test. And if Albert was gonna go with him, he would have been on his side.
How do I know you're not playing me?
But if I didn't come to you, your fucking wife would be a widow and your children wouldn't have no father.
Well,
go fuck yourself.
He kind of was gonna do this also a while back, so don't be a saint now. This is so interesting, right? Because it's like, oh, how nice, but you know the background.
You know that asshole's marrying my sister?
You gotta wonder where she is in all of this.
Right? If Albert would have said yes, if the Barisis were on Richie's side, Junior would have picked him, so...
I genuinely don't think there's anything to gain by keeping him around.
Get it done.
If that's not a soldier, I don't know what is. You'd also think like, oh no, don't kill your future brother-in-law. That's so sad for your sister. But like, she wants her own brother killed, so...
Yeah, but little Ricky's still coming to the wedding, right?
Rick. How many fucking times I gotta tell you? It was little Ricky when he was 12 years old.
Okay. I don't know why this is a sensitive subject.
Carries my name. Richard fucking Tiscatiad.
Oh, come on, he's a really good dancer.
My nephew Jackie. I couldn't have a son like that.
You want to drop out of college? Okay.
You know, I've been in this house cooking your fucking dinner and taking care of that fucking black hole upstairs all day.
Your voice down. She hears everything.
Not tonight. I gave it 2 Nebutols because I thought maybe we'd want to have sex.
My fucking dinner on the table and keep your mouth shut.
Now you shut up. Oh.
Oh my god.
Who are you looking at? You gonna cry now?
Oh my god, I've been slapped in the face once by a guy in public in a group of people and he just smacked me in the face.
The fuck out of here. I'm in no mood for you.
Oh my god. And I didn't do that, but okay. Anyway, he also said, are you gonna cry now? Oh my god, she is solving Tony's issues. What the fuck is going on? Okay.
You better get it. Maybe she slit the other wrist.
Carmela.
I can't say...
What do you mean you can't say?
Think a minute, okay?
I'm not on the phone. Did Carmela not believe him that it was Janice? Because, oh my god, his eyes are open. And he's right there. Is Sil gonna show up as well?
Janice.
His cigarette.
Where's Ma?
Oh, she took 2 Nebutols.
She took...
If anybody calls this in, or there's any shit about this, you don't gotta talk to anybody. Take a shower. Give me the clothes and the shoes you got on.
Wow, he's actually just fixing this. It's so interesting because she wanted him dead. And now he's the one she calls and he's gonna completely help her.
I was following him to the boost, and then I was gonna call you.
What if they would have spotted you?
How didn't they spot him?
You hit a fucking 7-Eleven clerk.
How was he?
In a coma.
Oh.
They were gonna pinch you for leaving the scene, but I got you out of it.
Stop doing this. Like, you're making victims.
You are not an FBI employee, Sal. You are gonna help us build a case against Tony Soprano. And then you're gonna go do your time for selling heroin. And then you get out and start a new life. It's a good thing. It's a lucky thing.
He is lucky, but he's messing it up a bit. He just touch his toes.
Whoa.
If he picks up now, it's clear that he's there.
Hello.
It was a test. If he was lying.
Don't I'll be right back.
He's gonna disappear. Oh god, that noise. No.
It's gonna be a while before I eat anything from Satrialis.
Oh god. The sound on its own is good enough.
Janice, is that you down there?
Is everything like finished? Clean?
Come on, Janice, let's go.
Oh man, she's a full-on smack on her face.
Richie didn't come home last night. She's worried about him.
Oh, sure. Probably jilted her.
All right.
That's the story of her life.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of a fucking chance did she have with you as her mother?
It's not the moment, Tony.
Babies are like animals. They're no different than dogs. Somebody has to teach them right from wrong. I was your mother. Who else was gonna do it?
I think she tried. She's just a horrible person.
I gave my life to my children on a silver platter. I suppose now you're not gonna kiss me.
What?
What?
You're cruel. That's what you are.
He just cleaned up a body for his sister who wanted to kill him.
Oh, fuck this. Oh.
What a witch. What a witch.
$75,000 in here.
75?
Is that not enough?
Let me give you a little advice.
Is that not enough?
Time is the great enemy. It's not good to get too hung up on any one thing. On the other hand, something new always comes along.
Thank you for the life lessons, Hill.
He's right, Rishka. He's very smart man.
And he brings $75,000. I think you can do something with that.
I'm not gonna forget this, Tony. I owe you.
Is that one of the tickets? One of the special ones?
What'd you do with him?
We buried him
Oh, that's sweet.
on a hill.
Oh.
And the
Overlooking a
lie.
little river with pine cones all around.
You did?
Come on, Janice, what the fuck?
Don't tell her the truth.
What do you want to know?
I loved him so much.
But I loved him so much. You shot him. Interesting how that escalated from coming home to getting smacked in the face to being killed. Still her book.
You've been gone all night, half the morning. What the hell happened over there?
Story time.
Janice decided to go back to Seattle.
Well, what about Richie? He must be devastated.
Yeah.
Richie's gone.
What do you mean gone?
Gone.
Gone.
Carmel, after 18 years of marriage, don't make me make you an accessory after the fact.
An accessory after the... Holy shit.
Stop asking.
This is so far away from our lives, right? Where your partner comes home and is like, you dead, murder.
That was not a marriage made in heaven.
Do you reckon that she's like, oh, I had the wrong idea because she was a bit jealous there, and now it seems like there's no reason to be jealous?
After Meadows' graduation, me and Rosalie April are going to Rome.
Excuse me?
You're gonna have to chauffeur AJ around to his dentist and whatnot. And you've got to find a tennis clinic for Meadow to join. Because if I have to do it, Tony, I just might commit suicide.
Oh, that is so strong. This guy, look at him. And I feel like it's so interesting that you have Carmela's storyline basically happening a little bit in the background, but still being such a major part. Because you see her being unhappy, you saw her getting closer to him, and then the lady's there again. And it's always so interesting to see that right when he's trying to end it, she's at her limit as well. So if Rena had said yes immediately, it probably wouldn't have been a problem anymore. But because she needs all this attention now after the breakup, that's like what in Belgium you say, the last strip that makes the bucket spill over. Like just that last step that made it too much. And I think, honestly, fair enough on Carmela, because I think she has let Tony do his thing for a long while. He said it was over. And then she suddenly notices that he spent so much time and effort, and she doesn't probably know about the money, but just his attention goes to this other woman. And honestly, I'd also be like, you want me to take care of your kids while you're taking care of another woman? No. I think that's an interesting reaction, right? Because I think she let a lot of things happen. We know that she's very much against divorce, and we also kind of assume that she loves being very wealthy and the way that they're having good, right? Because of the bad things that Tony does, and she's very aware. But I think here you can see that she's like, this is one step too far and I need a break. I kind of get it, and I felt the way that was worded was so strong, because I can imagine indeed that asking your wife to feel sorry for her, no, like I made a mistake and I'm gonna stop it and it ended, is one thing, but then you want me to feel sorry for her and by extension for you? No, you can go to the dentist, you can do the tennis classes and I'm gonna peace out and watch the Holy Father. Interesting. And then the whole Richie thing, that didn't turn out the way I was expecting. I was like, yeah, Tony's gonna get in trouble, Junior and Richie together, and then you have to build up where you're like, oh, Junior is gonna turn against Richie with Tony, Silla's gonna fix this, and then it's Janice. I do wonder though that Junior is everybody's gonna think that Tony did this, no? Although I think Silvio would know that it wasn't gonna be Tony who does this himself. But Junior, like, why would Junior think that it was Janice, right? Why would he not think it was Tony anyway? I don't know if that's relevant even. What a crazy twist. I do feel kind of bad for Tony that he's like helping clean up this body of this person that wanted to get rid of him. Or his sister who wanted to get rid of him. Then his mama is super mean to him. And then he comes home and his wife is like, screw you, boy. He must so be like, ugh. But yeah, got himself a little bit in that mess. We'll see how this goes further. I'm very curious to watch the last episode, but I can't watch it today. So I need to be a bit patient. But I really enjoyed this one. It didn't go where I was thinking it was gonna go, and I kind of love that we see more of Carmela because I thought that maybe it was just a kiss and then the storyline was gonna be finished. But yeah, I'm glad it continued a little bit further. I'll see you in the next one. If you like it, make sure to like and subscribe, and you can find the full reactions and edited directions always earlier on Patreon. So if you want to see the finale already, you can go over to Patreon and check that out together with me. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.